YouTube, this is Swifty2606 and welcome to today's video. So today it's all going to be all about 2014 as the year draws into an end and we say goodbye to the year that has been and look forward to 2015 and what that might bring. Today just wanted to talk about 2014, everything that's happened and what we've been through this year. So the first thing I wanted to mention is Twitter and how Twitter's been massive this year. If you don't follow me, you can do, it's at Swifty2606. And this year on Twitter for me has been huge. Gained a really substantial amount of new followers and also got to meet some really nice people this year on Twitter. I also wanted to say a massive congratulations to my good friend Laggin. Massive congratulations to him. He's hit over 100,000 subscribers and I think he's pushing, if not already, obviously depending on the time that I record this video and the time it actually gets uploaded, he may have already hit 130,000 subscribers, which is crazy. Like 100,000 subs in a year, well deserved, a very entertaining geezer. If you don't follow him or subscribe to him, then what the hell are you doing here without going over and checking him out? But I'm sure you will do anyway. Yeah, massive congrats to him for making it massive on YouTube. And on the other hand of the scales, commiserations to the artist formerly known as The Limited Skill, who we all know has now quit YouTube, and it's been a long time since he's uploaded a video. So goodbye Limited Skill, maybe to be seen again in the future. Anyway, let's move on. So let's just summarise the year. We'll go through the 12 months in January. I did make some notes here that I'm just flicking down and reading through. Not really that much happened in January. We're all playing a bit of Call of Duty Ghosts and probably getting fed up with it a bit already. Apart from that, not really a great deal happened. Pretty boring month. Let's move on to February. So February, just a little note from my personal life, being as nothing really much happened in the gaming world for me in February. I remember Valentine's Day, I went out on a date with a girl that I've been talking to for a little while. We went out on a date on Valentine's Day. It wasn't like a date, it was like a mates, you know, we were good mates and it was like, do you want to do something tonight? Yeah, okay, let's go out for dinner. But it turned out that like I feel like we got on such a good personal level. We just become really good mates from it. Nothing ever came of it relationship wise apart from having a really good friend, and still talk to her today, and we still go out, you know, once a month, twice a month maybe, just as really good mates. So that's a little insight into my personal life there for February. Apart from that, I plodded along through the month and not much happened. On to March. So March, Titanfall came out eventually after the hype that followed Titanfall. Wow, what a disappointment. Am I right? Titanfall was hyped up so much and everyone was really looking forward to it. People were calling it this is the Call of Duty killer. You eat them words now, suckers, because Titanfall was a massive flop. Does anybody even still play that game today? I don't think so. I think I bought it on Origins, also on PC, and played it like less than a dozen times maybe, and not played it since. I've definitely not played it in the last 5-6 months probably since March. So yeah, Titanfall was a massive flop, and by this time March, I think Call of Duty Ghosts was really was dying out already. Like it's only got like 4.5 months. It came out mid-November, so 4.5 months and the game was dying already. We all knew Call of Duty Ghosts was going to be a massive flop. I don't think even anybody's going to bother going back to that after Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I don't know, but yeah, so Titanfall was a massive flop. That was about it that happened in March. Let's move on to April. So in April, as I said before, in March everyone was sick of playing Call of Duty Ghosts. I went back onto playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2. If you go through my YouTube channel, you can see that that Ghosts videos stopped being uploaded and some Black Ops 2 made a reappearance. And Black Ops 2 today is still a great game. I don't have it on console anymore because I've now upgraded obviously to PS4 and Xbox One, but I do have it on PC, although I haven't played that much. Probably should have a couple of games on that because I loved Black Ops 2. The maps on there were brilliant, the guns were pretty good, connection was not that bad really. I really liked Black Ops 2. So that's about what happened in April. We went back into Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And on a personal note, I also passed my HGV lorry driving test, a class 2, so I could drive anything big old truck driver. That's about it. Let's move on to April, May. May again was a kind of a quiet month. You'll probably notice if you do go back through some of my videos, May was a very quiet month for videos. I started not uploading nowhere near as much as what I did throughout the earlier months in the year. I was going to talk about this a bit more at the end of the video, just to kind of see, if you are all regular viewers, you will know that from May it kind of dwindled down a bit, and I did stop uploading as like I used to do every Tuesday, every Friday, and that died out come sort of May time. And I was going to kind of say, was that the beginning of the end, or not the end because I'm still uploading, but you know, was this the sort of downward spiral of not uploading so much and the channel slowly becoming a bit stale? I don't know, but yeah, that's kind of where May was. May just kind of got into a bit of a lull. I know in myself that my heart wasn't in making videos as much as what it was in previous months or previous year. So maybe looking back with hindsight, that May was where it all started to become a bit, I don't want to say like I can't be bothered to do videos, but I don't know, maybe that is where it all originated from, and that's where the lack of videos started. Anyway, let's move on to June. June was my birthday on the 26th of June, as you probably know. Username Swifty2606, 26th of June, June being the 6th month. Yes, June was my birthday, and I got a Christmas present from Tesco's. Again, through the banter that I have with them on Twitter. Again, if you don't know about this, there is videos on my channel, and if you go and look at my Twitter, you'll see the banter that me and Tesco's have. It's absolutely brilliant. They sent me a birthday present, which was a Call of Duty Ghosts gift pack, which had like dog tags in there, a cup, a beanie hat, gloves that you can use with smartphones because they had special bits on them. Really brilliant of them to send that. They sent a massive birthday banner. Couldn't have asked for more for them for that, really. Brilliant. GG Tesco's. And I also went to Orlando in Florida, and I had an absolutely amazing time. One of the best holidays I've ever had in my life. I spent 2 weeks out there. I actually spent my birthday on Cocoa Beach during the sort of late morning, afternoon time. Wow, that place is amazing. If you live in Florida and you've never been to Cocoa Beach, and you would have been, right? You would have been. But if you live in the States and never been to Cocoa Beach, highly recommend it. I loved it. I had my headphones on and I just walked up and down the beach. It was quite empty. There was a few people about, but what a way to spend my birthday. I will never, ever forget that. And the whole trip to Orlando was amazing. We done all the parks. Again, there's a video. If you go back, you can see some of it. I'm pretty sure I did a vlog about it, I think. But if you're not, you should follow me on Twitter because there'll be loads of pictures that you would have seen from there. Yeah, just an amazing time. Universal Studios was brilliant. On my birthday evening, I spent it in the Tilted Kilt. I don't know if you've ever been to Orlando and stayed on International Drive. The Tilted Kilt is kind of like a Hooters, but they're dressed up in Scottish attire. Well, I say they're dressed up in Scottish attire, really not wearing that much, so it's quite revealing. Again, if you follow me on Twitter, you would have seen the picture that I uploaded from my birthday evening with this girl with just everything on show. It was brilliant. I loved it. Yeah, so that was June. Let's move on to July. I'm pretty sure The Last of Us came out again on July. If you go back to my channel, you can see some Last of Us digitally remastered for the PlayStation 4. I was bang on that. I loved it on the PlayStation 3. So as soon as it came out on the PlayStation 4, I was like, I've got to have it. I don't care how much it is. I want to replay that again. So I bought my first ever digital download copy was The Last of Us on PlayStation 4. I think that's the way forward really for games, but that's another topic. Yeah, so that was July. July was all about The Last of Us, getting lost into that game again and just completing it in like no time at all. Just so engrossed into it, absolutely loved it. Yeah, so that was July. August was another really quiet month. I didn't really do much at all. So let's move on from there and go on to September. September if you can recall it, you probably noticed that it was a really bad month for YouTube videos for me. I actually uploaded one video throughout the whole month of September. So this is probably where it really sunk in that YouTube is going down a path that I don't really want it to, being that I wasn't doing it at all. I kind of lost a lot of interest in games come this time. I didn't go to Eurogamer, which is, I suppose that's kind of a big deal, because being really into games like I still am. Not going to Eurogamer was a big downer. There was a few friends that I normally go with. Phil, the artist formerly known as Limited Skill, and some of you may or may not know Prodigio Pete, who's a personal friend. None of them went as well, so I didn't really want to go on my own. Although it wouldn't put me off going on my own if there was something that I was really looking forward to. I know there was Advanced Warfare, but there wasn't much hype around at that time for Advanced Warfare. So I don't know, that was a crap month really. I uploaded one video, didn't go to Eurogamer. There was no Call of Duty hype, so there was nothing to really get excited about. Let's move on to October. October, again, not that much really happened. The custom zombie map for Call of Duty on PC, Dead Ship, came out, which there was a lot of hype for this. So if you didn't know or you haven't played it, Laggin got a custom zombie map made in his honour called Dead Ship. It was absolutely brilliant. There's obviously videos on my channel you can go and have a look at. There's hundreds of videos on his channel of it. Really, really brilliant map. So that kind of kept us busy through the month of October playing that. Really enjoyable. If you haven't checked it out, you should if you have got custom zombies on PC. It's really good fun. And there was a little roll of honour inside the map, like a kind of little Easter egg thing. My name appears on there. It's like top left hand corner, third or fourth name down. Go and check it out. Apart from that, October was again pretty quiet. Not much happened. Let's move on to November. There was the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, which you kind of, it seems like we're at November already and there's been no mention of Advanced Warfare. I don't think personally there was much hype to this new Call of Duty at all. Compared to previous years, yeah, not much at all. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh wow, Advanced Warfare's here, let's play it. And I did, and I loved it, and I still love it, despite some of the bullshit that is. There's always going to be bullshit with every Call of Duty that's launched. This one is a little bit more bearable probably than Ghosts. A lot of people are having connectivity issues, but that could be down to something we're going to bring up in the next month, which is December. So I also, Advanced Warfare, there was no Call of Duty Zombies within the game, which everyone was absolutely gutted about. We were all thinking, oh, there's bound to be a 4-player co-op survival, and it's got to be zombies, it's got to be. But it wasn't in there. There was, however, Exo Survival, with the little bonus peek at zombies in that final round if you managed to do it on the map Riot, which I done with the help of Laggin. He actually carried me through so I didn't have to do all the bullshit myself. But Zombies is going to be coming in January. That's something to look forward to in 2015. Make a mental note of that. We'll come back to that in a bit. That was about it for November. No, it wasn't, because I went to Comic Con. How could I forget about Comic Con? I went to Comic Con, MCM Comic Con, which was held in Birmingham. Managed to get press passes for that. And that was my first ever Comic Con that I went to, and it was brilliant. I really loved it. Really enjoyed all the people that were dressed up, all the cosplay ladies. Really enjoyed, yeah, it was brilliant. Again, you should follow me on Twitter, and there is a video on my channel if you didn't see that. You can go back and watch that, just my experience and all the pictures that I took while I was at Comic Con in Birmingham. Definitely want to do that again next year. I really want to do the London one though, because the London one I think is a lot bigger than the Birmingham one, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, really want to do Comic Con again next year, so let's look forward to that. That's another one to put put over there to talk about for 2015. Let's move on to December. So December, which is where we are now, there was obviously Christmas, and I spent mine with the family this year. A fairly quiet one, no drinking involved. I had like 1 beer Christmas Day, 1 beer Boxing Day, so it's quite a tame one for me this year. I also got my my Christmas present from Tesco's. Again, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see they sent me a it sits just over there, a Bluetooth gaming chair, which is crazy. It's got like speakers here, speakers down here, a subwoofer in the back, and it's Bluetooth. It's got USB. It's absolutely amazing. It's great for watching films, and I've watched a couple of films in it now, and it's real comfortable. You've just got the sound. It immerses you in the film because the sound is just like inside of you. Absolutely brilliant. Thanks a lot, Tesco's, for that. And there was the Christmas Day, there was the whole Lizard Squad DDoSing or hacking PlayStation Network and Xbox, which son of a bees, man. We was all looking forward to getting on Advanced Warfare and poning some Christmas noobs, and nobody could get on, so there was no owning of Call of Duty noobs. I think I managed to get on. I played a little bit Boxing Day, managed to get on Xbox on Boxing Day, and had some really good games. However, lag was a major issue. Whether that's down to the game or whether that was down to the fact that the Lizard Squad had hacked it and servers were suffering still real bad, I don't know. I've not played it for a couple of days lately, so I'm not sure if it's better now or if it's still a bit laggy, whether it is the servers or what, I don't know. So yeah, then eventually they said they would stop hacking and they would put the servers all back online, which they did, and hopefully everything is all back to normal with that now. Finally, I just wanted to bring up the whole YouTube thing and the lack of videos that there have been towards the sort of tail end of this year. And I just wanted to say, am I quitting YouTube? No. I'm not. I'm definitely not quitting YouTube, but however, there is a big but. There's no denying that enthusiasm has gone. It really has gone, and I've been looking at numbers on Social Blade, and I'd done an experiment not long ago. Some of you may or may not have noticed, where I went like a week or 2 weeks uploading a video almost every day, or at least every other day, to see if it would make a difference to my stats, to my views, to my subscriber growth. And to be honest, it made absolutely no difference whatsoever to the natural growth of the channel. Now, in theory, it should, because if you're uploading videos every day, there's more content there, it's getting out there more. So that kind of got me to thinking, has my channel now reached the point where it's sort of naturally progressed to where it's going to progress to, and it's not going to go any further? That's kind of how I feel at the moment. I feel like the channel has reached its peak, and it's kind of plateaued out now, and this is where it kind of seems to be. Regardless of how much I upload or what I upload, it doesn't seem to gain any momentum going forward at all. So I'm definitely not quitting YouTube. I will still do it. It's not like this is it, the channel's closed, everything's being shut down, goodbye. That's not the case at all, because I will always upload videos, just not as much, because I don't think that the natural progression of the channel is there. I do still enjoy it to a certain degree, nowhere near as much as what I used to. So maybe that comes across in my videos, which is why the channel's not been growing much. I don't know. But that's where we are anyway. So I'm not saying I'm quitting. I am still saying I'm going to be here, just not as much, just chilling in the background. I'm still very active on Twitter though. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at Swifty2606. I like to stay active on there because I like talking to people. It's all about the interaction, comments and whatnot. And that's about it for 2014. In general, it's been a pretty good year. Please do leave a comment in the section down below and let me know what your highlight of the year was and what your low light of the year was. Everybody's got a high and a low, so let me know in the comment section down below your high and your low of the year. And I hope you all had a brilliant 2014. I hope you have a brilliant New Year's Eve and don't get into too much trouble. If you do, try and make it as minimal as possible, or just try not to get caught. So thanks a lot for watching, everybody, and thank you all for being a part of my 2014. You all have been a part of it. Whoops, knocked my microphone. And I really do thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything that you've done for me. And thank you to all of my personal friends. You know who you are. And I hope you'll have a brilliant New Year's Eve and all the best for 2015, everybody. And that's when I will see you. I don't know what video we're going to be doing for then, but stay tuned. Subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Twitter @Swifty2606. We'll see you in 2015, ladies and gentlemen. That's it from me. If you've stayed this long, well done, because I've ranted on loads of crap. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Goodbye.